Hey guys, this is Jonathan Montgomery. It's good to see you again. I'm in this neighborhood that has these really cool houses. I actually saw this house, well, the house we're gonna look at, on the MLS first, and I just really thought the design was really cool. And so I'm walking through the neighborhood and I'm seeing all these different houses and the designs are so unique. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. So I'm excited to check out this house. I think I'm gonna call it the shark fin house. I don't know why, it just reminded me of having fins coming out of it, and it's a pretty dramatic exterior. I'm gonna turn around so you can see it. This is the house, and you see how it has these fins back here? I was like, oh yeah, I gotta see this house. So I opened up the door. I made sure to turn off the alarm. The alarm was beeping, but the agent provided the instructions so that we can get in there and go look at this place. So you're gonna go with me for the first time. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to my channel. My numbers are up. I'm over 7,000. It's really cool. You guys have been leaving some great comments and some great feedback. So let's go inside the house. Okay, so here's the house, and you can see it has like these dramatic fins. I'm curious, like, wow, there's actually windows on this side. I didn't even see that earlier, but I'm curious to see what's going on. I have a feeling the house is probably a little bit dated. I don't know why I have that feeling. The paint is a little, it's a different color red, And I could see that the windows are a little bit older, but I don't know. This one just, I don't know. I'm just really curious about it. So let's see what we got here. All I did was open the door, and we have this very non-conventional entrance, this non-conventional foyer. Now, you guys already know by now, my wife loves an entryway. She loves a house where you have an entryway, and I think this will qualify. You're not just walking right into a main living area. There's a lot going on. So I'm gonna start in this direction and see what we have here, which takes us to the dining room. Now this, man, I don't even know what you call this style. This is certainly a mid-century modern contemporary. Actually, let me take off my shoes. Don't want to be walking around with those on. Yeah, this is pretty cool. They, clearly they staged it here. I like this dining room. It's funky. It's different. We got all these angles in this house. Okay, so they put in a new light fixture, obviously. The floors are in really good condition. The paint actually is in really good condition. So I don't know if you like the color. It's a gray, but as far as needing work in this house, so far, I don't see that. So yeah, this is a pleasant surprise. Now, it may not be to everyone's taste, but not every house is. So that's kind of, to be expected. And now here we have the kitchen. Let me turn on some lights in here so you guys can get a good feel for this. All right, here we go. Now this is unique. Man, this is like a theme house. That's what, I feel like this would be a great theme house on Airbnb or something like that, because you feel like you've walked back in time. There's like this old style, wow. Okay, so we got a brand new modern refrigerator. This is not, whenever you got a screen on your refrigerator, look, there we go. Now I've activated the screen. They didn't leave me any beverages. They just left me some water, but no beverages. But then we have this older kitchen. The cabinets are older, but well-maintained, almost as if they had been restored. I don't believe these have been restored. I believe these are probably original, or they are certainly older cabinets that are unique, and they just they said, we're gonna keep it. This is clearly old. I'm not gonna try to turn these on because I just don't feel like turning them on. I'm gonna guess that they work. They probably function well. But yeah, you got the old electric cooktops here. It's kind of cool where you got the cabinets and they match. So I know the word that comes to mind, retro. This is a retro kitchen. And we even got the old trash compactor. Oh my goodness, who does that anymore? Well, if you buy this house, you will. This dishwasher, it looks like it's a little older. Yeah, it's a little older. So we got a brand new, and then we have this double oven here, and I'm guessing this is, obviously the appliances are not as old as the rest of the kitchen, and then we got this wall of cabinets over here. So I think this is pretty neat. Okay, so you gotta look at this style here. Got this laminate, but it's really cool, man. It's like this bright yellow. It looks like it's new. It really looks new, even though it's clearly old. And these old stools, now these are clearly, these are just furniture, okay? You can change out the furniture. But then we look over to this area and we're looking out over like this living area. Now, it's neat because you actually have almost an open concept. We have some walls here, more than we normally see when we have these open concept homes these days. Everything is just one big box and open space. But here we have like separate zones, but the people in the dining room and in the living room area here don't feel like they're entirely separated. And the people in the dining area, kitchen, or whatever over here, the breakfast area, then you don't feel like you're entirely separated. But I'm gonna go down here, and we got all these angles. Now, I'm not appraising this house. And I could, but man, nothing drives you crazy like angles in all of this. And the reason it drives us crazy is not because we don't like them, but we have to measure this. And when you have to measure a house with all these angles, it's just like, oh my goodness, it's a lot more work. But I personally really think this house is cool. This is a really cool house. Now we do have a couple of issues, and I'm gonna point this out here in a minute. But now we have over the kitchen, we have like this main living area, and then you kind of have like this little seating nook that you have to step down into. This is like the cool get together, hang out with your buddy area. Maybe you got some wine or you're just having a great conversation here. You got folks up here cooking and having another great conversation. And then you got people over here having a great conversation. So you could all be together. You might have a TV somewhere, I don't know, or maybe an event. I don't even know where you would put a TV in this room. Or at least, I don't see a wall. You could obviously put one in somewhere. Now, the windows are a little old. We got some condensation on the inside there. So that's gonna be a challenge because they're older. If you're trying to keep the windows in the same style, then you're gonna run into some problems. It's gonna be expensive. Now, this is a problem. We got all these sliding doors right out here. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but this is not a kid-friendly room. I'm trying to open this door and it is not opening. That might be a good thing that I can't open this door, but I'm not even gonna force it. However, there's nothing to walk out onto. So this is the second house that I've run into recently where they just don't want to they just want you walking out into, oh look, here we go. This one has, oh, they blocked it. What did they block it with? They blocked it with something so that you can't just come out of here because I'll just straight walking out. Okay, so we got bricks. Maybe they had something built there. They definitely didn't have a deck. We'll look and see. Uh-oh, I can't get the door closed. I put some muscle into it, and this one is tough. Okay, that took some work, but I got it closed. All right, okay, so we're over here. Let's go this way, because now I see now we have like a whole nother angle. We got this little hallway over here, and we have yet another living area, seating area. If you're a little confused, you can see that was the original dining room, and then we lead off into the kitchen, and then that's the living room area that I left earlier. And now we're back at another one here, and some more crazy sliding doors that lead off into nowhere. I'm just gonna continue to assume that there's a safety mechanism to keep those doors from opening all the way. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But this house is pretty cool. Yeah, you're gonna update this thing, but it's clean, it's well maintained. The design is really funky. So people are going to talk about your house when they come over here. All right. If you appreciate that type of thing, you're gonna get plenty of it. It's kind of like owning what is that? One of those cyber trucks. If you watch these YouTube videos with people that have cyber trucks, everybody is talking about the cyber truck, and they say that people don't stop looking at them when they're driving the truck. They're staring and taking pictures. Well, that's what's gonna happen when they come to this house. People are gonna really talk about it because it's not conventional. It's unique. All right, so this is interesting. We got like a little double door entrance into this hallway. So I could close that off if I wanted to. It's fascinating that it's a double door. I don't know who came up with that idea. I think it's pretty cool. Now I'm over here in the laundry room, and there's got like a simple, obviously these are new, big old laundry room here, easy to access. I think I'm walking down the hallway that is taking us down to our bedroom areas. All right, so here we have a bedroom. Wow, there's a lot going on here. Wow, this is big. And it has its own fireplace. That's pretty deep, that's pretty neat. Kind of step down into this area here, and you got your own wood burning fireplace with, okay, we got some faux brick, but it really looks good. It actually looks like authentic brick. So I give him kudos for that. It does not look entirely fake. We got some more of these windows. You know, I always wonder who designed some of these things that says, you know what, I think we'll just we'll have a big sliding door and you can just walk out. So who cares? Okay. Now, obviously, people would think you'll get used to that, but I could just see a scenario where someone is probably drunk or not paying attention, or they slip and fall, and that's a drop. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little, I don't know what you call that, paranoid. All right, here's one of our closets. See if I can find the light. So we have a walk-in closet, and there are two of them here. So this one would probably be my walk-in closet, but they're both the same size. So it doesn't matter. My wife can have one and I can have one. And what is this one? Oh, we got another closet. I apologize, guys. These lights are a little weird sometimes when you're trying to find them. So yeah, that's that's basically a linen closet, because here is our bathroom. All right, so again, it's dated, but it's well maintained and it's clean. Now, I don't know, I'm being a little optimistic with this. You guys are probably saying, Jonathan, no, that house needs to be fully gutted. But what I'm trying to do is appreciate what is here. You know, this is an older sink. More than likely, this will be gone within a year. Okay, after someone buys this house, they're gonna redo this whole kitchen. This whole entire bathroom. We got this huge jetted tub. This thing is enough for a whole lot of folks. In fact, I'm gonna just jump right on in here. Okay, I'm gonna sit down so y'all can see that it's big enough for me to put my feet. My feet are not touching the edge. Now, I'm not the tallest guy, but I got plenty of room. There's room for at least one other person to sit in here and still have plenty of room without us kicking each other. This is a real hot tub. We each have our own our own spigot, and I'm not turning that thing. It works. Yeah, there we go. But I don't feel like getting wet. So let me get on out of here. I'm gonna climb down, make sure that I'm safe. And then you have this bad boy over here, another tub that you can just sit down in. And there we go. So yeah, and it has like a little glass here. I don't want to mess with this too much. All right, so yeah. So we got plenty of tubs. I guess that's your shower also, because there's no shower over there. And then we have oh, look at that. We have the toilet and the bidet, which makes sense. In a house like this, I am not surprised. So this is crazy. Look, it looks like this looks like a whole house all by itself, and you got a living room just in this main area alone. So I think that's pretty cool. I love the different window styles and designs here. I'm curious. I would be curious to see what a future owner does with this house. And then we have another bedroom. Clearly, this is old school. You got the magnets and a little bit of a reach-in closet there. You can walk in if you want, but it's still a reach-in. And we won't go downstairs just yet. We're gonna go down there in just a little bit. This is a long house. We got another closet over here and another closet here. And then we have, I guess this is a bathroom. Yeah, okay, yep. Got our bathroom here. Got the square wooden tiles, and you can feel and move a little bit. Now, this is old school right here. I mean, you got the, this looks like one of the Roman baths back in the day, right? Where you got the tub and you can kind of sit down over here. Yeah, I'd be curious. I want to see this house. Someone's going to buy this house and just pimp it out. It's going to be cool. And then we have over here another bedroom. And this bed, oh, okay, this goes back to the same tub that we were, or bathroom that we were in. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. This is a house I would love to purchase. I don't know, maybe I will. Anyway. Yeah, this is a good house. I wonder if you did Airbnb, you could really, this house would stand out. I think there's an upstairs. We'll go to the basement last. I like doing basements last. Or is there? Yeah, there we go. All right. You guys can see I'm getting a little turned around here. And I gotta be careful because I got these socks on. Whoa, okay, so this is really not a living area. You notice these stairs? They just went from nice and clean to old. And I can feel the heat coming from down here. This feels like this is just an attic. And this is a weird step because I'm way pressed against this wall. Yeah, man, it is hot up here. Oh my goodness gracious. You can't do much up here other than, yeah, this is just design. Or, man, I don't know if you could do anything with this space. It's kind of, because it's cut so weird, it's not very conventional. What I have here, I can't put furniture in it because over there is too short. That, let me see, I'm gonna just show it to you. So this goes up to my head. In fact, you can see, if you look, okay? So we don't have really much living area back over here. This is just a big fancy attic. If someone is trying to do drywall. Okay, now over here we have some living area, but man, it is burning up here. Now there's a vent, so they have some duct work, but it's hot. They didn't turn it on, at least while this house is vacant, probably just to conserve some energy. And all of this is not finished at all. So, you know, we just got some drywall with no tape or what do you call that stuff? Plaster on it. So it's there for someone else to finish. But you don't really have much living area up here. This is kind of your only living space where you can put some furniture. Maybe have like a little sitting area, maybe a TV room. You know, you can kind of chill out for a little bit. Now here's some more space, but then we got this super low ceiling. This is like at my eye level. And then you come over here. So it's not really a practical space up here. They did duct work, so it could be, let me see, I think that vent is closed. All right, yeah, because I'm already, like, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm sweating. It is burning up here. And we have some exposed woodwork here, some framing. So yeah, has potential. You gotta be creative, but it is burning up. Oh my goodness. And I think it's about like, it's in the 90s today. It might even be close to 100 outside. And you can feel every bit of that. Woo, man. Oh, it feels good down here. This is a cool little nook. I think this might be an area where you put like a huge plant and it just comes out dramatically. All right, let's go down to this basement. This is the other way down. I don't know. What do y'all think about this house? Personally, I love it. I think this house is dope. It has not been on the market that long, and I'll be talking the numbers with you, showing you how big it is, but I want to get your opinion. I want you guys to let me know. Man, we got like another party area. This is just a big open space down here. I mean, you could do whatever. You can keep it open, I suppose. You got this gas. That's not a wood burning stove. It could be reconverted, I suppose, but right now it's not. It's gas. And then we just got some utility area, but there is a lot. Let's go look back here, see if there's anything. Oh, you got an extra stove. I hope that's not plugged in. Okay, it's just a furnace going on there and a water heater. And I think I saw something. Yeah, this is dated. So yeah, they probably redo all of this. Is this a closet or is this where I just came in? Yeah, man, this house is long. My goodness. All right, what do we have here? This is probably used to be a movie room. Maybe. Okay, so I see something where there's some, I don't know, that doesn't look like it was set up for theater. Plus that wall is weird because you don't have much TV here. So I guess you could you would put stuff here on this wall and everybody's gonna sit down on these nice hard banquettes. Man, I don't know what's up with folks not putting cushions. And then why would you have like this banquette going over here if you have the movie room there? You got the lights headed, or if you have the screen over here rather. So yeah, then you got a lot going on here. And I don't think it would be hanging out over here. So I don't know, this could be made into a nice theater room. What do we have here? Okay, just a closet. And then, all right, we got some old lighting. There's just a lot going on in this house. You either love it or hate it. So somebody decided to update this bathroom a little bit. At least they put in a new sink. Toilet is probably newer, a little older. This is dated. All right, and let's see what else we got here. Okay, this is just a room. Yeah, it's just a room. Nothing going on there. Man, did I, okay guys, I trust we have not seen this room. This is an entirely different room from, I'm afraid to look down here. What? Okay, all right, we got a whole nother, I'm in the basement already, and we have, that's not a basement. That cannot be a basement under the basement. I've been in a house with a basement under the basement where it had two full basements. Actually, the second basement could be converted into a massive garage for car collectors. And it was a basement garage. You actually had to use an elevator to get down to that basement with your car. So the car had to get down there with an elevator. Anyway, here is the garage for this house. So I think I want to look down that stair and see if that just leads to outside. Oh, I see. I think I see what's going on. Okay, so we have this little setup over here. Oh, sweet! It's a future pickleball court, or a racquetball, or golf, or swimming. So that is neat. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's go check it out. See what we got going on down here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my own outdoor pickleball court. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, there you go. We can clear this out and have our own pickleball court. Look at that. That's cool. I like this. This is, when you got something, somebody was being creative back in the day. Now, it's a little unconventional and, you're gonna have to spend some money to get this done. Somebody's gonna make this into a ball court. Either basketball, could be basketball, but I like the idea of pickleball. Now you can see out here, we got one of those crazy doors that lead to nothing. I don't get it. I don't understand why people want people to fall out of doors. I don't understand that, but that's how it was designed. So let's go. I tell you what, let's go back to the kitchen and let me find a seat and I can talk some numbers to you. I want to tell you about the square footage and the price, the asking price and all that good stuff. All right, let's go look at this yard. Yeah, not much yard there. That's kind of small. And that is nothing but downhill. Not doing much there. And of course, those sliding doors, waiting for someone to fall out of. Okay, so I'm calling this the shark fin house. I think it's a really cool house, personally. You know, yeah, it needs to be updated, but it's not horrible. It's well maintained. It is really funky, and it kind of fits my style. You know, who wants to live in the same house as everybody else? This is a house that either you love it or you hate it. Now, I was gonna show you the outside before I came back in. That's why I actually went back out. That's why my shades are all dark. I walked around the house. It doesn't have much yard. That might be a deal breaker for me. If I were buying this house, I'll talk to you about the lot. It has a ton of rooms here. Anyway, this house has, according to the county assessor, 4,400 square feet. Okay, so 4,400 square feet. That's above grade. So it's 4,000 above grade and probably about that same square footage in the basement. Now, this house actually it was built in 1981. I thought it was gonna be a little bit older, but it actually kind of makes sense. I thought it was gonna be about not 50s, maybe 50s, but probably about 60s or 70s. But it's built in 1981. They are asking $895,000 for this home. Now, I'm in Columbia, Maryland right now. I think that's not a bad deal. $895, you know, interest rates and all that good stuff. You're sitting on 1 acre lot. It's exactly, according to county records, 1 acre. However, much of that is sloped. I went and walked around. You don't have much yard. You guys saw a little bit of the yard when I was walking around the front. You obviously saw the future pickleball court or whatever you want to do with that. Outside of that, there's not much yard that you can work with. There's a lot of trees and it's wooded, but it is sloping and it's steep slope. So you'd have to be kind of creative. Unless, I mean, you know, there might have been, I didn't go over the entire lot, but there might be something there that you could work with. I don't know if that's a deal breaker. House has only been on the market for 14 days. Somebody's gonna pick this up, and this is gonna be a really cool house when they fix it up. I'm gonna stay in touch with the agent because I want them to put me in touch with the future buyers. I want to see what they do with this home. This could be a really dope house. Anyway, let me know what you think. I want to hear your comments. Leave your feedback. I love your comments. And make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you'll know when I'm putting out another video. And I'll check you out at the next house.